something to really allow yourself to wrap your mind around. In this tradition of Ifá, we know there's an author by the name of Sholok Bade Popola, and please forgive me if I have mispronounced his name, but he, in one of his pieces of Ifá literature, who is Olódùmarè, and he says that Olódùmarè is genderless. The Alpha, the Omega, the Creator, the Destroyer, the Beautiful, the Ugly. And there's a whole lot of other, praise names that he lists for our Creator. But one thing that he says is that genderless. Olódùmarè is genderless. So can you imagine what it would have been or might have been like for you yourself, or perhaps even other young girls, to go to church, to go to mass, to go to, whatever religious or spiritual, place, and actually hear God being referenced to as a she as well. Can you imagine what it would have done or what it would do for her own inner spirit, for her own psyche, for her to be able to see herself at an early age in the divine? Powerful. That her own power, her own spiritual power, would have the potential to be tapped into and realized at an earlier age, because she now sees herself represented in the most powerful entity that those of us who have belief in a supreme being, that she sees her own self in that entity that we as spiritual people, religious people, attribute the absolute most power to from a very young age. Being able to see oneself in the world, in history, in our story, the present day, and lessons, being able to see ourselves in the future, it makes champions out of us. Òrìṣà Ọ̀ṣun, Òrìṣà Yemoja, Òrìṣà Ajeolokun, Òrìṣà Ọya, and the entirety of the Òrìṣà of feminine nature. They embody, represent, and when engaged with, manifest an ashe, a power that is so indescribable that when a woman, listen, or a man engages with them, communes with them, makes offerings to them, chant their oriki, divinely meditate and introspect upon them, come to life, not only within the being of a person, of the person praying, of the person engaging, but in the entire outer world of said individual.